Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alex Meyer gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball. Ball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 2-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs already home here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2 one more time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Striding forward, Blake Swihart, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Betts on third. Pedroia at second. Bradley on at first with 2 down. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 Boston. Drew Pomerantz will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Pomeranz into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Angels have elected to...
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Martinez leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. Popped him up. Balbuena has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Into the box, Justin Upton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up Deedon. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ken さんおはようございます。
They'll appeal it down to third and no shooting.
神様。
Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on.
初回からね、ちょっと打たれまくって4点取られましたけど。
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
先発がね、あまりにもひどすぎて、これはちょっと次落とさなダメですな。あまりにもちょっとひどすぎでしたね。
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Pomerantz has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
このでもナックルカーブかなり厄介ですな。
Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts is able to get there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Boston's out in front, 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball
まだ
one.
なんとか投げてますけどね。もう打たれるようやったら変えますけどね。
Try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off.
あれはなんとか見極めんとね。
Is a curveball that misses high.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike
もう
zone
スタ
early
ミ
in
ナ
the
こんだ
count.
けしかないですか
These
ら。
guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. And good
元
hitters
からあんまりなかったんですけどね。
Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western
見ま
Division.
したね。球がまためっちゃ速かったですよね。今はどうかわからん。
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip
あ
to
あ、
the plate.
158。顔がなんかキムタクに
Ready
似
to
てましたよ
deliver.
ね。
Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a
確かなんか
strike.
そんなイメージが。
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
ああ、今ってどこでした？まだヤクルトおるんですか？どっか違うとこでしたっけ？
Comes back with a fastball.
う
Strike
ん、
three
なんかめっ
ball.
ちゃ似
The
てる
inning
イ
is
メージ
over.
なんですけど。
Down in order go the Red Sox.
あ、ヤク
They
ル
lead
ト
it
におるんで
4-0.
すか。アウト、アウト、アウト。ケーキはどうですか？うまいですか？
7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the
極
bottom
厚
part of
ス
the
テー
lineup
キは。
can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
アリゾナってどこだっけ？アリゾナはダイヤモンドバックスですか？これはでもエンジェルスですけどね。
Inside, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall
ああ、
behind
ソフトバンクにも
2-0
行っ
as
と
a
った。
pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0. Fouled off.
ティーバックスです。
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep.
Oh,
and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
入った。
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
ホルスはイチローが当時7にデビューしました。
Way back, a swing and a miss.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
この左ピッチャーはほんまに打ちにくいですな。ナックルカーブが特に。
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, in prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz. Not great, and he's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Kinsler, a native of Arizona, was a 17th round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Center fielder number 9, Eric.
10年の結果出してま
Here's
せ
Eric
ん。
Young Jr. now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
うわ
Nunez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game. Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
been a real big struggle for him so far on the
な
mound.
んとかこ
4
の人
runs
も
and only
4
3
回まで
innings,
来
so
ましたね。
it'll be interesting to see
あ
if
ま
he
り
can
にも
settle
初
it
めが
all
ひ
and
どかった
make
か
some
ら。
adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a liner.
あー、打たれた。
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th.
いい。
Digging
あー、やば
hard.
い、や
He's
ばい。
headed for third. The
これは
relay
打たれ
throw,
た。
and he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line.
や
on
ら
that
れ
one.
まし
Yeah,
た
he took a
な。
pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun
話
play
し
to
合い
watch.
ですな。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
あー、ホームシックですか。
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
なんかクッションボールも変に止まりましたね、あれ。
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's
な
hand,
かなか
it's so
1位
hard
は
for hitters to
難
sit
しいん
back
ちゃいま
long
す。
enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Pujols over to his left. Oh, no, he
何し
totally
とん
missed
すか、
it.
このファースト。
Throw to
全然
second,
動
but
かん
he's
かっ
in
たんです
there.
けど。
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
7
Two
位から
strike
9 位。
RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row.
今の
But
ファー
from
ス
a
トは
hitter's
しません
perspective,
な。
you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in
普通の
today's
ファー
day
ス
and
ト
age
フ
where
ライちゃいま
everyone's
した。
looking to go deep and can go deep, not
変え
many
ましょ
guys
うか
have a
ね。
legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much.
なんか
and
こ
came
け
through
てましたけどね。
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Shannon Middleton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is low, ball 1. Bogarts, the runner at second with 1 away.
あ
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Flying toward the gap in left
この
center.
後打たれる。
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the
こ
play
れは
as
ま
well.
た流れが
That
悪い
is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner.
また打たれる。
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the second out. Wow. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
4回で7点っていうのはしんどいですね。
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Swinging a soft liner, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be,
これは
base hits, and that's exactly what that was.
流れが完全に向こう行ってますね。
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
レ
3
ッドソック
across
スも
so
よう
far
打
in
ち
the
ます
inning,
から
and
ね。
another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Here's Chris Young. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed
この
outside.
後ピッチャーはどう打つかですな。なかなか打ちにくいんですよね。
He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. On they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down
完
1
全な
and
ボ
2
ール
now.
球なんですけどね。
Hit down the third baseline.
あれをなんとか見極めんと
1 and 2.
やられてまいりますな。と、
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Nunez ranges to
真
his
正
left.
面。
And there's one away.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sight.
And it's 1 and 1. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Pomerantz is ready. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Upton is off at first with 2 away.
93マイルですもんね。そんな言うほど速くはないんですけど。おっと、大当たりやけど踏まれる。とこ飛んでいきましたね。
We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 7-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off the box, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
今のまた強烈な打球でしたね。
Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. He tripled last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Softly hit out to short. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead.
Here's Xander
Bogaerts now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch.
ここでボガーツさんです
And a
か。
bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing and a ground
う
ball.
わー、また抜ける。
Oh, and he took his eye off it as
1
it
点だ、また
threw
向かっ
him
て
into
向かっ
left.
て。
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
守備も乱れますな、これ
Just a
は。
great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Jim Johnson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's J.D. Martinez. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
今日27度まで上がるんですか、これ。めっちゃ暑いですな。真夏になってきてます。
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. Middle of the night from the Big A. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Angels 1. So digging in now, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Albert now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lifted down the line and left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Stepping in, Luis Valbuena hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
full count still. Pomerantz gets the sign, on his way with the 3-2.
Wow.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Angels are gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's batting .381. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Wind up and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Eric Young Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Young waiting on the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pomerantz is ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes for the Angels center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
昨日言うてたなんか、車検がどうの言うてた。
Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. Guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it.
あと約2時間っすか。寝るに寝れないですね。今日は仕事なんすか、また。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there.
12時はあかんって12時半ならいいと書いてましたね。
This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
今日30度近く行くらしいですよ。昼間特にやばいと思います。もう車も冷房入れてもいいぐらいちゃいます。
The next 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
でも休みがもったいないとか言って仕事の日に行く人もいますけどね。
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
さっきのなんとかステーキのはうまかったんですか。
Swung on and missed. He got him.
勝手に
Nice
言ってま
two-seam
したけど。
fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
いきなりステーキでしたっけ、あれね。シンプルや。まあ、人がおらんから旅行行ってんのもいますからね。
He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
まあ、なんか宿泊代も安いから、ここぞと旅行行ってんのいますからね。電車も相当ガラガラですからね。普通に乗れるんちゃいますかね。
Now the 2-0 home. He's taken strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Young is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
まだ投げますか。
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. Justin Upton with his solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swinging a soft liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Stephen Wright will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping in now, Rene Rivera. Can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Calhoun stands first with 1 out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Albert now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
これは1点いただきます。結構打ちやすいですね。あまり速さがないからまだなんとか調整はできますが。ストレートとか投げてこないですね。ひたすらナックルカーブ。これもまたナックルカーブ。
0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. He made it first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
変えますか。
Cam Bedrosian will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Cam Bedrosian.
最高のダブルプレスリー。エルビス・プレスリーみたいなこと言いますね。あと5点まであるんですよね。8点は取られすぎですよね。
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command.
明日でもまた歯医者行かなダメですな。この前の続きの治療。
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Lofted in the air out toward right
か
center.
なりシュ
Betts
ーッと
has
回
a
ってき
read
ま
on
し
it.
た。
One out.
Now batting, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Mike Trout will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle.
よっしゃ
And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base
ー。
hit.
まあでもナックルがほぼほぼ
Man, this guy's
Game
really
ですね。
starting to swing the stick
他の
again,
球投げ
Nero.
て
That
こないです
extends
ね。
his hitting streak to 9 games. Yeah, he's
こ
taking
の
into
人も
3
もう
series
ちょっ
right here now.
9 games, that's getting
と出て
firm.
も
He's
もら
seeing
ん
the
でしょ
ball
う
well,
な。い
and
ない
he's
です
making
な
the。proper adjustments at the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
あれでもボールなんですね。ストライクっぽいですけど。
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Trout, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way,
当たりが良すぎ
but he'll
た。
barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrew.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Mike Trout will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 27.
Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side.
よっしゃ。
Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front.
さあ、最終回。
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
最後まで生かすんですな。
High in the air out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded to the right. There is Pedroia. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Catcher, Rene Rivera.
Stepping in, Rene Rivera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
ほんまにナックル男ですな。ナックルしか投げてこないですね。リロードがもうちょい早かったら防衛軍ですか。
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Angels down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
うわ、すごいなかった。
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory.
いやー、打たれすぎでしたね、結局は。
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-3 tonight. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Pomeranz earns his first win of the season. Alex Meyer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line
よいしょ。
for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs.
出だしから打たれてましたもんね。
They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
これは思いっきりぶつけてましたからね。
At the Big A, 45,050. The Angels, once again, thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
ゼロじゃなかっただけマシですけどね。二人がでも打ちましたね。あかんときは飽きませんからな。ほら、しゃあないっすわ。レベルアップ。まあでもまだ貯金はあるんで大丈夫ですな。さあ、ではお疲れ様でした。ああ、ケンさん起きてたんですね。てっきり寝てはるかな思ったんですけど。お疲れ様でした。また出直しですな、これは。ではではでは。